Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the words of the Orchis Yosher, all about shtika, the art of silence. And he brings today famous Gemara. The Gemara says, "Hane'elavim ve'enam olvim." Somebody who gets insulted, but he doesn't return the insult. He doesn't get defensive. He doesn't turn it back on the other person. He takes the insult, whether true or not true. Shaymin che'pasan ve'in me'shivin. He hears people shaming him or embarrassing him. Ve'ina mashimit. He doesn't respond. He doesn't answer. He just lets it go. Oisin me'ava usmechim b'yisurin. He serves HaKadosh Baruch Hu with love and with happiness, even though that he could be going through suffering and difficult times. It doesn't change the way in which he serves HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Alein HaKosav Oimer, on such a person, it says, "V'oyevav ketzeis Hashemesh v'gvurosoi." Those that love HaKadosh Baruch Hu, those that are beloved by Hashem, they go out like the sun in all of its glory, which means a person who is able to control his mouth. And over here, when somebody will insult him, he's not going to use his mouth to insult them. When somebody will shame him, he's not going to use his mouth to shame them. When he'll be going through suffering, through yisurim, through difficulties, through pain, tragedy, whatever it might be, he's not going to use his mouth to be a kfetcher, to complain, and to get angry with HaKadosh Baruch Hu and everybody else around him who he thinks is ruining his life. On the other hand, he'll continue to do me'ava, he'll continue to serve Hashem from love and with happiness. And therefore his mouth will always be this vessel that's going to utilize the words and the power of speech for the right things. That person, he's like the sun who is like in the power of the rising sun. When the sun is coming up in the morning, it takes the darkness out of this world. The rays of light begin to shine hope on the new day. There's a new dawn, there's light, there's warmth, there's beauty, there's glory, all of that which the sun brings to this world. You who will control your mouth in all these situations, you are bringing light and you are bringing hope and you are bringing strength and warmth and glory to this world as well. Umarana Chazanish Zatzal Omar, and the Chazanish, who was the uncle of Rav Chaim Kanievsky, and in his generation he was the Gadol Ador, the leader of the Torah world. He said, "Al shtika ein mischartin." A person will never regret silence. That means we all have opportunities in our life where we could talk or we could not talk. Sometimes you feel like a bumbling fool if you don't open your mouth and tell people what's on your mind. Or when you're in a certain situation and everyone's sharing their opinion, you want to share your opinion. Somebody shames you, they ridicule you, they criticize you, they put you down. Who's not going to respond? Who's not going to be a normal human being over here and defend yourself and get defensive and start hurling insults at the other person? How many husbands and wives will sit in my office and one will start to hurl insults at the other one, and so the other one can't take it quietly, so they'll end up hurling insults at their spouse, and it can go on like this in front of my very own eyes for 5-10 minutes sometimes, and they're just picking on each other. That's not strength, says the Chazanish. That's not power, say Chazal. On the other hand, when a person does that, they'll end up regretting the words that they say. A person, now we know in the world of texting, sometimes you send that nasty text to another person, and it's too late. You wish that you didn't send it. You wish you didn't make that emoji over there that makes it look like you hate this person, you hate this person's guts. You wish that you didn't, but it's too late. You sent it already. Our words are like daggers, and sometimes it's too late. After you say the words, it's too late. You did the damage already, and they will penetrate into that person's heart, and it will linger inside of them. Could be for days, months, years, decades, a lifetime of the hurtful words that a person uses. So therefore, a person should strengthen themselves in the area of shtika, of silence, because, says the Chazanish, you'll never regret being silent. You might look like a fool. You might look like you have no backbone. You don't stand up for yourself. But what's the alternative? The alternative is getting defensive and putting the other person down and hurling your insults at them and hurting their feelings. So what did you accomplish? You make yourself feel better right now because you're not the only one who's being criticized? No, says the Chazanish and Chazal, which we're quoting over here, Silence is a virtue. Keep it safe. Your words are powerful. They're like daggers that can slice into a person's skin, and they can go into the deeper layers and recesses of that person's conscious and subconscious mind, and it will have a negative effect on them. So if you're in control, so then you're going to be like this, the rays of light at the beginning of the day, the sun in all its gvura, in all of its strength and its glory. And then when we speak, as we'll see tomorrow, Be'ez Hashem, we'll speak about the right things, and we'll control our mouths and keep them silent when is necessary, and we'll have no regrets in that which we do. Have a wonderful day.